my dude. Bed-Stuy, my dude. Bed-Stuy, my dude. Bed-Stuy, my dude. I battled Ja Rule. I battled Ja Rule when I was in high school. He probably don't remember this shit because he went multiple times platinum and I'm an underground rapper. But I remember the shit. He was little and he yelled at me a lot. And I was young, I was coming up. I really didn't have full grasp of the craft like I did when I matured. So he definitely did his numbers. I ain't gonna front. I didn't really know how to project myself. I didn't know how to use every tool that I had. You know what I mean? So that was a long time ago. That was back in that was years ago. And that was like the first. That was like when I first started leaving my block, going into Manhattan and running into niggas and doing shit like that. And it was at I snuck in this club. They was filming this joint, and there was a lot of niggas was there. Mobb Deep was there, Meth was there, Smif N Wessun, my big homies was in there. A lot of niggas from that period was there. I want to say like Mike Geronimo or somebody like that maybe. Don't quote me on that, but whatever. But yeah, so yeah, we got it in. He yelled at me a lot. It was cool. It was a learning experience. Like that shit taught me to utilize more tools than just your rhymes. Like being an MC is more than just having nice words. And you really have to structure shit correctly. You have to present it correctly. You have to be believable when you present it. So I learned that was one of the big lessons I learned. As far as in the hood, it was just like there's a lot of hood legends in the style, man. When I was coming up over there, like when I was a little nigga in the style, Jay and them niggas was still over there. Big Rest in Peace was still in the style. Fucking who else? When I first started coming up, Sons of Man was in the hood. If y'all know Sons of Man, that's a group. That's a Wu-Tang group. So my nigga Prodigal lived up the block. So I used to always fuck with Prodigal Son and all them niggas. They was up on Putnam and shit. You know what I mean? I was off Green, so I used to fuck with them niggas, man. So I learned a lot, man, because my neighborhood is one of the most infamous neighborhoods in the history of hip hop. So like coming from Bed-Stuy is a lofty task to be recognized in the world of hip hop because, I'm not even gonna talk about my city, New York, or my borough, Brooklyn, because that's not even fair. But just being from Bed-Stuy itself, like I can go down a short list. Big, Jay, Old Dirty, Kim, Bleak, Fabulous, Sauce Money. You know what I mean? Like that's all. That's a short list. That's all from my neighborhood. You know what I mean? So like, there's a lot of standards you got to live up to. Just saying you from the style that you got to hold weight. You know what I mean? And really rep that for real. But I started getting into battles. I was doing it for fun. And I just felt like I wanted to be heard. I didn't really have any aspirations to be a battle MC. I just knew I liked to rhyme. It was fun. You know what I mean? It was keeping me out of a lot of other bullshit I was doing. Had me fucking with these broads. It was a win-win situation for me. But then after a while, it became more of a thing. Like I actually love the craft. I actually love the sport. I love being an MC. So it went from being like, I can fuck with these bitches to like, I really want to perfect my craft as an MC. So I started venturing out to other territories, Manhattan and things of that nature. And people would just enter me in battles because I had a good reputation out in the street battling. So I just started doing these little battles for radio shows and shit like that. And it just kind of snowballed. But that's before motherfuckers was recording footage for YouTube and shit like that. So I started doing that, and I eventually, it's funny, like there wasn't really money to be made in battles unless you won the whole pot, years ago. Now, who you're gonna battle 3 months in advance. You come and you battle that one motherfucker, win or lose. If you were mid, top tier, whatever, you're gonna get your paper anyway, and you good to go. Back in the day, you walk in the room, there be 40 MCs. And my nigga, like you gonna battle whoever, however, and there's gonna be one nigga that's gonna win. You gonna have to battle 5 times in a night, and you gonna, and that's the only motherfucker that's gonna get that bread. So you had to really keep that had to keep that warrior mentality, man. You really had to be sharp. Like it had to be anybody could get it. If I walked in with my man, chances are I'm gonna have to take my man out. You know what? Win or lose, nigga, I'll buy you a meal afterwards, nigga. We go get a 40 or something, but I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I mean? And I done lost him, and I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we came up.